Hey, how's it going? It's Ollie here. So today we've got a question from Lorna Whitfield, and Lorna asks, what is the best criteria to move a private label product up through the ranks in Amazon UK? So I thought this was a great question, and I thought it was phrased in a good way, because when you're thinking about getting your product to sell and moving it up through the ranks, getting it to page 1, it all starts in the product research, right? So as Lorna's pointed out, what's the best criteria to do this? So you want to find a product that has the right criteria so it can get to page 1, so it can get ranked. Some sellers make the mistake of getting a rubbish product with bad criteria and then trying to fix it by doing great marketing. But the best marketing on the planet will not fix a product that nobody wants to buy. So how do we find out if a product is going to sell, if you can get it ranked, if you can get it on page 1, before you send the supplier any money? That's a big question. Right, that's why I have an entire book dedicated to this, right? The Ultimate Private Label Product Research Handbook. It just tells you all of this stuff, but I'm gonna tell you on the video, give you an overview so you understand what to aim for. So here's the thing, right? In order to get a product ranked, right, in order to get a product up the search results on page 1 organically, right, so when someone types in a keyword associated with your product, they see your product quickly, they click on it and they buy it. You need to find a product where it's likely that it's going to sell. Because to get ranked, the only thing you need to do is get sales. Right? The more sales you get, the better your product gets ranked. That's how it works, right? Unless you can find a keyword where there's barely any products, Amazon customers are typing it in, and because there's barely any products with this keyword, your product appears on page 1 from the start. I don't think you're going to be able to do that, right? Because it's so rare. So what you want to do is you want to get sales. Amazon sorts the products on the search results by which ones are more popular. Right, so if yours is getting loads and loads and loads and loads of sales, it'll be higher up the search results. So we need to find a product where it's possible to sell it a lot. In order to do that, there's a few things we need to do. All right, so the first thing we need to do is we need to find a product that has high demand. Right? In other words, we need a product that customers actually want to buy, so it's possible to make lots of sales. Generally, we want, on the page 1, when you type in the keywords, let's say, I don't know, you think that your product's going to be a spatula, right? And you think this is going to be the product that you're going to get ranked. Have a look on page 1. Is there at least 3 sellers making $3,000 per month in revenue? We're talking UK here. In the US, it would probably be 10K or more, right? At least 3K per month in revenue. If there are, then it's a good sign there's high demand. In other words, the thing sells, right? It sells consistently. So it looks like if you launch a product and the customers like the product you launch, then it will sell as well. Then it's possible for you to get your product up with those sellers who are making 3K per month each, and you can get on page 1 as well, right? In fact, you'll notice when you type in a keyword on Amazon and you see all of the products on page 1, you'll notice that quite often they're in order. The way they appear in the search results is in order of the amount of revenue they're generating every month, or more importantly, the amount of sales they're making every month. Amazon used the bestseller ranking system to do this. There's a few other factors that are involved as well. Sometimes they'll be slightly out of order, but generally the really hot selling products will be nearer the top of the search results. So you want to set yourself up for success and go into a niche where the type of product you're selling is capable of getting lots of sales. Then you can be in that ranking of the best products and be highly ranked. That's the first thing. Second thing, we don't want there to be too much competition on page 1, so you'll never get enough sales to get your product ranked. Right? So we don't want it to be too competitive. I mean, if there's national brands all over page 1, no one's going to buy a product that you've tested from China with no brand on it when they could buy a product from Nike or from Adidas or from any of the other big brands that are on page one. They're going to buy those products in a heartbeat and ignore all of the individual sellers because we like brands, right? So we want a product, I want a niche where there's low competition. So no brands, also not too many reviews. We want most of the sellers on page one to have less than 400 reviews. This means that the sellers aren't too established and we have a chance to compete. We have a chance for a product to stick out. And also we want there to be a gap in the marketplace, right? So we want to be able to offer something different, something better than everybody else is offering, right? And we want to see problems in the niche. Quite often, when you look at some of the best-selling products in any niche, there are common complaints. Oh, the product isn't strong enough, or it's not big enough, or it's an ugly design, or there's a design fault that people are just putting up with because that's all that's available. Or there's opportunities to do something better. Maybe everyone's selling products in packs of 10, but the customers keep ordering packs of 20 because they only need 12. So they're paying for like 8 extra because they can only order 2 packs of 10. You could come along and offer a pack of 12 and solve that problem. If you do enough customer research and you really know your niche, you can find out these kind of products. Like people will say things on Facebook, on forums, in the review section of Amazon about how they're using the product, the problems they encountered, the things they wish the product did. You can come along, fix those problems. That's how you get more sales. So if your product has low reviews, if there's high demand, if there's a gap in the marketplace for you to go in there, do better than everyone else, then you have a chance for your product to sell very consistently. And that's how you get your product ranked. So, hope this helped, Lorna. Let me know in the comments below if this video gave you some inspiration. And if you have any follow-up questions, or if you're watching this video and you want to ask a question, then comment below the video or post in the group as well. And if you're watching this video outside of my Facebook group, then you'll see a link either below or above this video. You can click on it, join the group. As you join, you'll see a box where you can leave a question. Ask a question and I'll answer it on one of these videos. Alright, thanks so much for watching today and we'll speak soon.